Hey there, Christian here. It is, I don't know what the date is exactly. It's about the end of April, and I am making this video a little late because I've been a little under the weather. But I am 4 years on testosterone, 4 years into my transition, 4 years into becoming me. And my wife got me this awesome shirt that says trans and resilient. Hopefully that comes out the right way. And yeah, feels good to be me. It's been great. I cannot believe that it's been 4 years. That's just ridiculous. It's crazy how much your face and your body changes with testosterone and with time. I mean, come on, puberty and all those changes, they don't just happen overnight. So it is really crazy to look and just even at pictures from 2 years ago at how much I've changed. It's just insane. So I'm really happy with how everything's going, and I don't know, life and transition and everything just seems to be going really well. I did stop taking testosterone in December, December 15th, and that was for a variety of reasons, personal reasons, because I know I've made in my earlier videos that I've always had this need, want, to use my uterus as a little baby carrier. And I've not been at a point in my life where I really thought that was possible. And it just so happened that in December, my wife and I were like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it. So being off testosterone takes a couple months to get your cycle back. And now here we are 5 months later, and we are kind of like, you know what, we're good. And I think for me, it was just transitioning, in my mid-30s and living as a female for all those years and not being able to have a child. It was just one of my hugest feelings of loss for me. And so then being at a point where I could do it and just kind of deciding, you know what, our home and our hearts are full, like, we're good. And me feeling like I'm okay with this decision instead of feeling like it was something that I would regret not doing. So I'm 37, and we're good. And to just be able to make that decision instead of having it being taken away from you is huge, and it was just huge for me and my wife and I together to make that decision. So tomorrow I will do my first shot again. So some of the things that I noticed being off of testosterone, which honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I still look the same, and it just really, besides getting my cycle back, over time, my voice cracks like a teenage boy. Super duper emotional. Ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous. And that is exactly how I used to be before I started testosterone. So testosterone for me, I felt like it didn't take away my emotions. It just let them not be so crazy as far as just super duper emotional, crying like at nothing. So it really does help me feel more balanced, maybe a little bit more in control. I will say that sometimes when I have wanted to be like, oh, this is sad, I want to cry, I kind of don't. But see, those things, and that's really about it. There are no other physical changes. Oh, I guess, yeah. Downstairs, my clitoris definitely shrunk a little bit, I guess, and there's no like ability to get hard, I guess, and definitely takes longer for an orgasm. So those are some things that, being on testosterone, gosh, it really is different down sexually. But I'm happy to go back on testosterone, feel a little bit more even with my emotions. Recently, and I can't tell if it's just because I've been sick, I have kind of felt a little weaker. Just like lifting some things has been like, wow, that was heavy. Whereas before, I just kind of felt like Superman. So, just kind of hard to tell if it's just because I haven't felt well lately, or what. But, I feel like, as I always, just with time, like, my face is filling in. I pretty much just leave it like this all the time. And I look like a caveman down here if I don't clean that up. My body hair, I do notice just with time, chest hair starting to go out this way more. But everything else has kind of just evened out. And yeah, I'm just me, and happy transition kind of seems like it's just such old news. It's not something that's talked about daily, but it's definitely, I'm proud. I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud of how I got here. And so I love me, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I feel very loved in my personal life. My parents are amazing, and that's just something that with time continues to get better and better. My younger brother, I feel like totally, as always, has just embraced me for me, and I love it. I love feeling just really good in my own skin and my own body, and just feeling whole. And then to have the other important people in my life accept that, it's just amazing. And now, it has not come without its challenges. This has been a really long road, and a long 4 years, especially with my parents and I. And so I think just to hang in there and stick with the people that you love and that love you, and just know that everything takes time. I remember thinking to myself how long I had been thinking about, that I just didn't fit right in my body, and coming to terms with the fact that I am transgender. That took me a while, and so it's gonna take other people a while too. I don't know. I just can't really think of much else except excitement. I look forward to seeing where the future takes me. I have, had some friends where their children have come out as transgender, so it's been nice to be a resource for them, and just to be able to give other people hope and a healthy outlook, and to just support each other. I think that's just great for us to support each other in the community, and within our families too, because kids today is just a lot different than years ago. So anyway, that's me. 4 years on my journey to be me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support and love. And I definitely couldn't be here without the people that love and support me. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.